Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are looking at another presidential video for 2020. Today we're doing something a bit different, so we're looking at the trends from 2012 to 2016 and then applying those same trends to 2020. It gives some interesting results. Generally, in the South we see more of a Democratic trend, but overall it's very much Republican, of course, considering the results of the elections compared 2012 and 2016. So we'll get straight on. We're going to go in alphabetical order, and we're going to use the margins as well. So tilt will be between 0 and 2, lean 2 and 5, likely 5 and 10, and safe will be 10 and above. So we'll start with Alabama. Romney won this by 22, Trump by 28, so safe. Trump state by 34. Alaska, Romney won by 14, Trump by 15, again, so safe. Arizona is an interesting one because Romney won this by 9, but Trump won by 3.5. So applying that same change, we actually have a Biden victory of 2. So that would go in the lean column for Biden. Arkansas, safe, 30 points. Trump will win that by. California, Obama by 23, Trump by 30, Clinton by 30, so Biden would win by 37. Colorado, both Obama and Clinton won by about 5, so Biden would have the same. That's likely. Connecticut would just about be safe for the Democrats with a 10-point margin. Obama won by 18, Clinton by 14. Delaware would actually go likely for the Democrats. Obama won it by 18 and Clinton by 12, so we're looking at about a 6-point win for Biden. DC, of course, would be the most safe of all the states. Florida would go for Trump by about 3. Georgia went for Romney by 8 and Trump by 5, so we're looking at about a 2-point win, so pretty close there, just about lean. Hawaii would go for the Democrats by about 21, with Obama winning by 43 and Clinton by 32. Idaho, both Romney and Trump won by about 32, so that would be very safe. Illinois, both Obama and Clinton won by about 17, so that would be safe for the Democrats. Indiana would go for Trump by about 27. Iowa went for Obama by 5, Trump by 10, so we're looking at about 25. Obviously, this whole prediction it's not a prediction. It's not what I think will happen. I just thought it would be a fun thing to look at, to see where the trends are at, and maybe a little bit of what we can expect from 2020. So Kansas, both Obama and both Romney and Trump won this by about 21. Kentucky, Trump would win by about 37. Louisiana, Trump would win by about 23. Maine large would go for Trump by about 10 because we had an Obama win at large by 16 and then Clinton only won it by 3. So Trump would actually win it by about 10. Maine's first district would go for Biden by a likely margin. Obama won it by 21 and Clinton by 14, so you're looking at about 7. Maine's second district would go very safe for Trump. I forgot to do... Oh no, Maine at large, yeah, safe. So Maine's second district, Obama won by 8 and Trump won by 11, so you're looking at about 30. Maryland, very safe for the Democrats by about 28 there. Massachusetts by about 33. Michigan would go for Trump by about 10. Obama won it by 10, and then Trump won it by just over 0. So Michigan would actually be safe for Trump. Minnesota would go for Trump by about 4. So that would be lean. Obama won it by 8, and then Clinton by about 2. Mississippi would go for Trump very highly by about 22. Missouri would go by about 29. Montana would go by about 28. Nebraska at large would go by about 29. So that includes the 1st and 3rd. And then the 2nd district of Nebraska would actually go for Biden by a lean margin by about 3 points. So Romney won it by 7 and Trump won it by 2, which was a bit of a surprise. So that would go for the Democrats by about 3. Nevada would go for Trump in the lean column. Obama won that by 7, Clinton by 2. So Trump would win that by 3. New Hampshire would go by about 5 points to Trump. Obama won it by 5 and Clinton by 0, or just over 0. New Jersey would go for the Democrats just about in the safe column. Obama won it by 18, Clinton by 14. New Mexico would go for the Democrats in the likely column. Obama won it by 10, Clinton by 8. New York would go by 18 for the Democrats. North Carolina would go by about 4 points to the Republicans. So that would be in the lean column. North Dakota, huge win by about 50. Ohio would go very safe again due to the huge, enormous swing from Obama to Trump. It was an 11-point swing, so the Republicans would win that by about 19 if the same was to happen again. Oklahoma very safe, about 41. Oregon, Obama won by 10, Clinton won by 11, so the Democrats would just about keep that in the safe column by about 10. Pennsylvania, Trump would win by about 7, so that would be in the likely column. Rhode Island, we have the Democrats winning only by about 5, so just about in the likely column. Obama won that by 27, Clinton by 16, so with an 11-point swing again, we're looking at about 5. South Carolina would be safe, so that would be by about 18. That would go for Trump. South Dakota will go for Trump very convincingly, similar to North Dakota, by about 42. Tennessee would go by about 32. Texas is an interesting one. So it went for Romney by about 16, but Trump only won it by about 9. So with the same swing again, you're looking at the Republicans winning it by 2. So that would be just about in the lean column, just over tilt, in fact. Utah is an interesting one because Romney won it by about 48, and then Trump only beat Clinton there by about 18. But obviously there was no third party, so all I've done is added Evan McMullen's vote onto Donald Trump, which would give the Republicans a 40-point win in 2016, so a 32-point win in 2020. So it did actually trend to the Democrats, Utah, but still very safe. Vermont would go, and actually trended Republican by about 10, partly due to the Bernie vote. So Vermont would go by about 16 to the Democrats. Virginia would go by about 6. Obama won it by 4, and then Clinton won it by 5. So just about likely. Washington would go by about 17, so pretty safe there. West Virginia would go by about 57 into the Trump column. Romney won it by 27, Trump by 42. So a 15-point swing there. Wisconsin is interesting because Obama won it by 7 and then Trump by just over 0. So you're looking at a Republican win there by 7 points. So the likely margin. And then Wyoming, 41 and 46. So it go by about 51. So this is the map. I'd say it's pretty interesting to see the only state going blue being Arizona. And then the ones going red, we have Nevada, Minnesota. And I believe that's it. Oh, and New Hampshire as well would go red. And then you had a couple of traditionally safe ones going likely, so Rhode Island, Delaware. Oh, and Maine at large would also go red. And Nebraska's second would actually flip to the Democrats. But other than that, we have quite a few similar to 2016. The Rust Belt would be considerably safer for Trump if the same swing was to happen again. Of course, as I say, this isn't my prediction. This isn't what I think will happen at all by any means, but it's just an interesting thing to see with the trends if they carried over again, what the map would look like. So we have Trump winning by with 316 electoral votes, Biden on 222, so only about 10 less than Clinton, because most of the Clinton states in 2016 were still heavy for her, so Trump wasn't able to swing them enough to put them in contention, really. That's why you only have Trump with about 10 more than he won in 2016 in this scenario. But yeah, so this is the map. Biden with 222, Trump with 316. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video.